Let's make a grocery list. We'll pull out a piece of paper and add a single item like bread. If we want to add to the list, we'll need a new piece of paper with room for another item. The first piece of paper gets scrapped, and a new list is made on a new piece of paper. We have to copy over bread and then add our second item. Each time we add an item, we need a larger piece of paper. This happens over and over again as new items are added. We could initialize a 1D array to hold all the items. But we don't know how many items we need to buy, and we don't want a piece of paper that is too large either. This is where an array list comes in handy. An array list is a class that represents a resizable list. The ArrayList class has a constant to set the default size to 10. It also has an instance variable for a 1D array. Since the 1D array type is an object, an array list can only hold objects. When items are added to an array list, it stores them in this 1D array. Once the number of items exceeds 10, it creates a new 1D array one size larger and copies over the items to the new 1D array. This means that if we want to store primitive data types in an array list, we have to use the corresponding wrapper class. For example, using the integer class instead of int. Let's create an array list. The ArrayList class is part of the package java.util. We can import the entire package by saying java.util.star, or we can import just the ArrayList class by saying java.util.ArrayList. We need to write either of these import statements at the top of our file. Now, we can make the array list by typing ArrayList followed by a set of angle brackets. These angle brackets are where you specify the data type you want to store in the array list. Since we cannot use int, we have to use integer. Let's call this list numberArray. To instantiate our ArrayList object, we use the new keyword, then call the ArrayList constructor. The ArrayList class is special since it uses angle brackets to specify its type. So we have to say ArrayList, then open a set of angle brackets. Inside the angle brackets, we specify the type. Then we end with an empty set of parentheses to call the noArgument constructor. The noArgument constructor initializes the 1D array instance variable with a default size of 10. This list can now be filled with as many integers as we'd like. An array list is a powerful data structure that we can use to add more flexibility to our lists. They hold objects and manage the work of creating new 1D arrays as we add new items to our list.